Logic Pro 11.2 is here. It's packed with some serious upgrades. It's going to help to level up your music production workflow. So in this video, I'm going to break down some of the new features, my favorite features. You've got ChatGPT integration, you've got updates to stem splitter, you've got Flashback Capture, and one of my favorites is long faders. So if you've got bad eyes like me, having to wear contacts and glasses, then this is definitely one of them tools that's up there. All right, let's get into it. Start off with the stem splitter. Now with stem splitter, it gives you some more options. This is ideal for when you're remixing, or you might get sent a mix to do, and you got a beat and you didn't get the individual stems and you want to do some more leveling. Ideal. Open up stem splitter, click on that. You're going to see we've got vocals, drums, bass, guitar, piano, and other. So guitar and piano, new. You also got the option to do submixes. With the submix, you just uncheck what you don't want to be split, and that's going to create a submix, which is so cool. So let's just quickly split these stems and just hear what it's got for us. So we've got the vocals. That's cool. Then we've got the drums. Yeah, we've got the bass. And this seems to think it's guitar. It's not actually guitar, it's a synth. That's fine. Yeah, we've got piano. Oh, that's good. I like that. That sounds clean. And then other. So yeah, that's like his synthy sounds and stuff like that. Really cool. Let's see if we can get the guitar out of this then. It's taking so long, taking so long. Okay, so let's hear what the guitar's doing. Not bad. Actually, that's very good. So here's the guitar and the beat. And there's the guitar. It's not bad. So like I said, if you've got a mix it in and they send you the beat and there's just a few things that you just would like to level a bit better, stem splitter can do that for you and make your life easier. Let's move on to Flashback Capture. We had the old record capture when you would play some notes in on your keyboard, your MIDI keyboard, or however you play your notes in, where you'd have to have it playing. And then you press Shift and R, and then it will bring up what you've recorded. But now with Capture, what do they call it again? Now with Flashback Capture, it's way easier. Well, it's just a different option. To turn it on, you just go to Customize Control Bar and return on Flashback Capture. Now you're going to see that little square capture, Flashback Capture button. You could be messing around on your keys, you don't actually press record. And then all you do is press that little button there and it's going to bring up what you've just played without having to press record or without having the actual beat playing. But it's not going to be snapped to the grid, which isn't a problem, but at least it gives you the option or the ability to go in there and change something. Because sometimes, I don't know about you, but you could, when you press that record button, you get a bit of stage fright and you start messing up. So yeah, that's a nice little tool. The other way that we can use Flashback Capture is we can use it with audio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just record some vocals. Yeah, I'm not a singer, I'm not a rapper, but I just want to show you what this thing can do, so don't be in the comments judging me on my vocals. We've got the audio file, we've turned on our mic, and we've initiated the microphone. So I'm just going to play this little beat here. So just press play. I can hear myself. Get some volume. Don't judge. What I'm going to do, I should put some auto-tune on that and get it sounding crispy, but that's a whole other video. What we do now, we just click that button. Boom, we've got audio. Didn't hit record. And what I like about this is because sometimes when I have artists in here recording and I press, actually, shall we hear it? I might add that in there still. So yeah, like I was saying, what I like about that is sometimes I have artists in here and they're recording, and when I press record, or when they're just like warming up or just doing freestyling, and I'll press record so I can capture them without knowing, but then they look at the screen and can see that they're being recorded. So then I know, I feel like I get a different take from them. But with this, I can just say to them, yeah, just warm up and practice and just press play and then capture the recording. I love that. Absolutely amazing feature. And yes, you might notice that I didn't put the input channel onto mono. But that's fine. It's just for this video purposes, demonstration purposes. So let's move on to track search. So if you've got like a big session, like this session here, tons of files, there's a handy new feature that's going to allow you to search by name, which for me is an absolute godsend, because sometimes you can, like, we've got the track stacks and stuff like that, but still you could have like a whole heap of files in that track stack, and just by typing in the name is going to free up so much time. So what we do is we're going to press Control, Command and U for this, because that's the shortcut that I've made. So Control, Command and U, right? So to easily search for your tracks, you can press Control, Alt and U. That's my shortcut. You can make the shortcut to whatever you want. Put a search in, look through your files, click on it. It's going to highlight the file that you're looking for. Absolutely amazing when you've got a big session. So it's similar to when you want to open a plugin, where you press Control, Command and P and it will bring up, you can search for your plugins. Let's say I love the ATR. And just going to bring that up, which is so cool, sweet, love it, absolutely love it. So one of my other favorite features now to Logic Pro is long faders. Now look at this, we've got short stubby faders. Nothing wrong with short and stubby, it's all good, but we can make them thin, we can make them fat, but now we can stretch them. Go to View, click on long faders. Boom, look at that. Look at the size of them faders. Nice and tall, nice and big. Love it. Just feels, I don't know, it just feels like it's you can see better. Like if you're like me and you wear glasses and contacts, you're not squinting and trying to strain and see the little increments. It's just like it's magnified. Love it. Great feature. Next one we're going to talk about is ChatGPT integration. Now this is cool. This is good. This is if you press Control, Command and press Shift, Control and P is going to bring up your notes on the right side of Logic Pro. This little thing here where it's grayed out, because I haven't upgraded it yet. Just wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. So I can't show you the power, how helpful this is when you're making music. But this here will have like a little ChatGPT icon. So you can get help with theory, you can type in, get help with lyrics. If you use ChatGPT, you know how ChatGPT works already. It's just like having a little assistant in the studio with you, helping you to create. Yeah, that's a nice little added feature. And the next thing I want to talk about is this little bit here. Before the update, we had a little fader down here. Now you've got the output meter. What you could do with this fader is you could turn down the whole of the session. But for me, that isn't good, because I got a session sent to me just the other day that was so loud. It was at minus 0.1 dB, and they wanted me to master it, and I couldn't because it was hitting, it's almost in the red. And so I asked them to send me a screenshot of what they worked of their session, and when I looked, their fader was all the way down here. So I feel like that's having that up there, it's going to take away from you thinking that it's too loud. Let me just turn it down from here. So by having that feature of your output meter up there, it doesn't give you the it kind of makes you, what's the word I'm looking for? Takes away the temptation of you turning down your main master fader, because you could also get rid of that as well. So yeah, I like that. Really good. So the other thing I want to talk about as well is when you're bouncing your files. So now it says uncompressed, whereas before it said something else. I can't remember. If you know what it used to say, just drop a comment. But say when it says uncompressed, that's going to let you know that the file is uncompressed. You can still choose it, your AIFF, your wave, your CAF, your WAV files, whatever you call it. And I don't know, I just feel like that's a good way to just get into your head that the file is uncompressed. And you know that if you're using an MP3, you know that's it's going to be a compressed file. So as a beginner, it just gets you into the right mindset, I feel. So that's a nice little feature. For me, this feels like a little bit more than just a routine update. Logic Pro 11.2 is pushing things forward, giving you tools to, like I said, to make your production workflow faster, smoother. You got Flashback Capture, you got updates to the stem splitter, you got ChatGPT in there, you got new search options. Yeah, love it. So I'm going to do some more videos going to a bit more depth on some of these new features. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of them videos. Appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.